foul. Now on BBC One, here's tonight's Weatherview.
Good evening. The weather's staying unsettled over the next couple of days with low pressure systems crossing the British Isles. Although there's a window of drier weather to begin with, later on in the night this low swings in, bringing with it the rain across Northern Ireland, western Scotland, and those winds picking up later on in the night. So a very windy day in store today, but despite the strong winds, it will be mild. They're coming in from a southerly direction, really lifting temperatures. By the end of the night, we're looking at cloudy skies, some clear spells for a time in the east, but they won't last too long, and fairly misty and murky to the southeast corner, where temperatures will stay at around 10 degrees in London, and a little bit chillier further north. Wednesday morning then, the heaviest of the rain starts off for Northern Ireland, spreading into Scotland, slowly clearing its way northwards. The cloud will tend to break to the southeast by the afternoon, and there's a small risk of the odd shower, but for most it will be dry. West Wales keeping the cloudy and wet weather through the afternoon. Some strong winds around Irish Sea coast. The Isle of Man also looking cloudy and wet for the afternoon. Northern Ireland will be a little bit drier and brighter, still some showers to the north and the west. And for Scotland, the rain not quite as extensive across mainland Scotland, but for the Northern Isles it is going to be a wet and a windy afternoon. The wind's quite strong for southwest Scotland again. Northern England, a breezy day. A little bit on the cloudy side further north and west, but to the east of the Pennines, I'm hopeful the cloud will give way to some sunshine for the afternoon. And to the southeast, where we do get that sunshine, there's the potential for temperatures to reach 19, 20 degrees. A little bit more overcast across parts of southwest England, but the afternoon should be dry. Wednesday night sees the rain pushing northwards. Again, the wind's quite strong around that low pressure system, so we need to keep an eye on those. So not especially cold on Thursday morning at 7 to 9 degrees. So our low is sitting just to the north of us on Thursday, still with the isobars very tightly packed together. So another windy day in store, but this time the wind's coming in from the west, so we've lost that warmth, and it will be a day of more typical April temperatures, 11 to 13 degrees, and some showers, a mixture of sunshine and showers, heaviest in the north and the west. For the end of the week, Friday, and then the start of the weekend, that's when things are beginning to settle down. It will become drier and we'll finally see some lighter winds. Friday and Saturday across northern England and Scotland, Northern Ireland, we'll see some sunshine, a little bit of patchy cloud, a chilly start, but top temperatures of 10 or 11 degrees. Further south, we might see a few showers on Friday across eastern England, but overall we're looking at a couple of dry, fine days. The southeast of England perhaps catching a few showers, and Friday Brighton, for example, but by Saturday we've got the sunshine. Not especially warm, 11 to 12 degrees, but it shouldn't feel too bad. If you'd like a more detailed forecast, you can always find plenty on our website. But that's all from me for now. Bye-bye. Hello, love. How'd it go?
Great! Won by 3 wickets.
I'll put the kettle on.
Oh, who made the tea at the cricket club?
Oh, I don't know. It was an away game.
Next time, I'll make you a nice chicken sandwich to take.
Food safety, it's in your hands.
Through the Night, now on BBC One with the BBC News Channel.
And our half wants their votes counted by hand. They want a manual recount, and the government simply aren't going to grant that.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting days ahead. OK, Will, thank you very much for that update. Will Grant reporting there from Caracas. Now, here in the UK, the authorities are very keen on putting double yellow lines on roads to tell you exactly where you cannot park. Not sure these ones were entirely necessary. Take a look at this. This is in Swindon. in the southwest of England, and no car is clearly getting down here. The council says residents complained about illegal parking in alleyways, but those were alleyways you could actually get your car down. What's great is that there are 2 sets of lines just in case people were thinking of parking on both sides of the road. They're extraordinary stuff.
Narrow road. You've been watching Newsday from the BBC. I'm Rico Hizon in Singapore.
I'm Babita Sharma in London. Let's just bring you up to date with the latest from Boston, of course. We just want to bring you the scene live where, of course, this a familiar sight to many of you who have been following the news in the last 24 hours. This is the finishing line in Boston of the city's marathon there, where the 2 explosions took place on Monday afternoon. Of course, investigations continuing at the moment as to ascertain as to who or what group was responsible behind these explosions and these bomb attacks. Of course, we know that 3 people have died, including an 8-year-old boy and a 29-year-old restaurant worker. And we understand within the last hour that the Chinese consulate in New York have said that a Chinese national is the 3rd person who was killed in the Boston Marathon blasts. We also understand that up to 170 people were also injured in the incidents. But President Obama issuing a statement within the last hour saying, of course, they are following up the leads, but investigations continue. You've been watching Newsday. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you again soon.